Hello friends, welcome again back to my channel. How you all doing? Hope you're all doing good. So I had this leftover print somewhere and I decided to make an off-shoulder straight bustier blouse for myself. Even with my big tummy, I love the way this looked on me. And this one is easy, guys. Yes, it is. Let's dive into it. So here is the beautiful print. So what I'm going to do now is to cut for the front first. Remember I said this is an off-shoulder. So I'll take off 6 inches for that. Then I'll place to mark all the vertical lines. The chest line first at 9, the bust point at 11.5, the under bust 14.5, the waistline at 17, then the actual length of the top at 24, then of course some hemming allowance, okay? Yeah, so I went ahead to rule all my lines, straight lines, and that's it. Then the next thing I did was to go ahead and label it all. So after that, I'm going to be working with the nipple to nipple distance, which is the bust span. I used 8 divided by 2, that's 4, added 0.5 inches to that, making it 4.5. So that's what I went ahead to mark all the way. Then after that, marking a straight line, I'm going to indicate 1 inches above the bust point and 1 inches below the bust points. So this is for me to, create my cup, which I'm about to do now. Then I'll come to the under bust now. I'm going to indicate 1 inches on both sides. Yes, on both sides. That's what I'm using for this one, 1 inches on both sides. I'll connect this point all the way to the hem line. Okay, you can see me marking this the straight line there. So after marking this point, of course, I'll go ahead now and get a straight line. Remember I said this is 1 inches on both sides. Okay, yes, sometimes you can use 1.5 on one end, 0.5 on the other end. All right, so now I'm using creating the cup that's connected to that 1 inches worth that is below the bust point. Then the same 1 inches on both sides, I'm going to mark that at the top there, you can see, and I will now connect this one to that 1 inches point above the bust point. So you can see I've created my cup right here. You can see this now. Okay, so that's it, guys. So the next thing I'm going to do is to indicate the shoulder width. So this is an off shoulder. So shoulder width for an average woman, I like to use 5.5, which I marked down. Then that dart that is there is already a dart of 2 inches, so you have to replace it back. Very important to take note of that. Okay, so once I've done that, then on the chest line, I'll fix in the bust circumference. For me, it was 38 divided by 4, 9.5. I went ahead to add 3 inches there. Then on the waistline was 36 divided by 4, that is 9. I also went ahead to add 3 inches extra there. Then remember there is a dart on that part, so I have to replace it. Wherever there is a dart there, you have to fix it back. On the hip line, the same thing, 44 divided by 4, 11. Add the extra 3 inches I'm working with. Then of course that same dart of 2 inches, I replaced it back. You can see this. So I went ahead now to connect all the points. So you can see it's on the chest line there. That's where we don't have that dart line. You can see I didn't put that on that part. All right, so that's it, guys. So I'll go ahead now and create my armhole from that shoulder width already. And that's it. We're done. This is it for the front pattern. Yeah. So moving ahead now, we just go ahead and draft for the back. So I'll set this aside. So for the back, just indicating the zipper space of 2 inches right there. Then after that, place it at that same 6 inches mark. Remember, it's an off shoulder. Then go ahead and mark all the vertical lines from the chest line to the bust point, under bust, waistline, and of course the length of the top. Yes. Then of course indicating what the nipple to nipple distance again of 4.5, going ahead to mark a straight line. So this is the back, right? So on that bust point, I'll go up by 1 inch there. Then I'll come down to the waistline. I will take 0.5 inches on both sides. Okay. Then I'll go down to the hip line and move up 2 inches above there. And that's it. So this point now, we'll now connect it to those 0.5 inches we indicated on the waistline. That's to create our dart. It's that simple. So here, guys, you can see what I'm doing. Going ahead to connect all these points together. And we have our dart. We have a dart. It's that simple. So that's it for the back there. So the next thing, of course, to do is to go ahead and fix the shoulder width. I said it's 5.5 there. And of course, I'll go ahead now and fix the body circumference. On the chest line, it was what? 38 divided by 4, 9.5 plus the 3 inches seam allowance there. On the waistline there, the same thing, 36 divided by 4, that's 9, plus the 3 inches. No, there's a dart there of 1 inches on that part, so I have to fix it back again. You can see that. Then for the hip line there, it was 44 divided by 4, that's 11. That will go ahead and also add the 3 inches allowance. So on that part there is no dart. So like I said, wherever there is that, that's the only part you put the extra there. So you can see we're done for the back piece now. So yeah guys, so once I'm going to do now is to go up on that lowest part 2 inches above, just to give it a curve shape. Okay, I usually like to do this for my top or gown, although it's optional though. So just to give that curve shape. So I didn't do this for my front piece, so I have to do that later. Then on the waistline, just trying to take off that zip bulge, I went in 0.5 inches there. So you see what I'm doing, I'm going ahead to blend it. So when I'm fixing my zipper, I'm going to avoid any form of zip bulge on that part, so you can see this. So we're done for this one. And of course create my armhole there, and that's it. So bring back the front piece so I can indicate what I did on the lowest part, just what I did for the back side. On the lowest part there, I went up by 2 inches and of course went ahead to create that curve shape right there. And that's it. So what I will do now is to go place this over my lining before I cut. Yes. So go ahead now and cut for the front piece. So this one is for the front pattern. Go ahead and cut everything out. And of course, we'll do the same thing for the back. Guys, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to this channel. I'm begging you, please subscribe. Support your girl. Like, this is the only way you can really help me so that this channel can move forward. Subscribe, like, share with friends. I appreciate it. Remember to on your notification bell so that you always get notified whenever I upload my videos. And so we're done, guys. It's all good here. So the next thing, of course, is to go ahead and just join everything together. Just spread it open. You can see how this is looking. Go ahead and join all this. This is a straight one, so it's super easy to sew. So join it, the same thing with the lining. Okay, after that, then you will now use the lining to turn it up, and that will be it. Join the sides for the back, fix the zipper, and you can wear it as a two-top. If you like, you can add a strap to it, but me, I added the strap to mine. Okay, and that's just it, guys. Thank you so much, guys. We've come to the end. If you find this helpful, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Remember to like and share with friends. Please subscribe. I'm begging you guys. Don't just watch and go. Support me by subscribing. It takes nothing out of you, please. See you on the next one. I appreciate you. Bye.